So now that we have all of our totals, all of our numbers, we can actually go in and start figuring out the denominations that we need for our cash envelopes. But first I'm gonna tell you guys which ones actually get a cash envelope. So again, I showed these to you guys earlier. The first ones that are in pink are going to be the variable expenses that I keep on me, and groceries gets a cash envelope. So I always put a C there. So C means cash envelope. Gas, I actually always put that on my card. It's just easier for me, but if it's easier for you, if you want to make gas a cash envelope, that's perfectly fine. I just hate going inside and paying for my gas and then coming back out when I can just put it on my card. So eating out is a cash envelope, entertainment is a cash envelope, personal is a cash envelope. So I have 4 in my variable expenses category. Uber, Lyft, and parking, again, this is all connected to my bank account, so I don't pull out the cash for that. That would just be silly. And so there's that. Now when it comes to sinking funds, these are all cash envelopes. I showed these to you guys earlier, and these are the yellow tabs. And these are, some of them, again, stuffed with cash already, but these stay in the drawer. So I'm just gonna go down completely. You probably don't need to do this, but I'm just doing this for the video's sake, so you guys have an idea of what is a cash envelope and what isn't when it comes to my categories. All right, so now we can actually move down further and do our denominations. So I need to know how many 50s and 20s, 10s, and 5s I need when I go to the bank. All right, so I always just start off by writing the actual dollar amounts: 50s, 20s, 10s, 5s. I don't do 1s because I don't need any 1s when it comes to my cash envelopes. Now I'm gonna go through and tally up how much I need of each dollar amount. So for example, groceries is $125. So I would need 2 50s, so that's 100, 120, and 15. Does that make sense? I'm not a fan of carrying hundreds on me because some places in the city don't take hundreds because it's too big of a bill. So I always stick with 50s as my highest dollar amount. Okay, the next one that we have for our cash envelope is eating out, which is 100. Again, I'm just gonna do that in 50, so that's 2. And then the next one we have is entertainment and fun, which is another $100, so that's another 250, so that's 1, 2. Then we have personal, and personal is going to be 75, so that is going to be 50, 70, and 5. Now we're just going to move down to the sinking fund. Starting at the top, we have 50 for travel. Whoopsies. We have 25 for emergency. Another 25 for medical. Another 25 for car maintenance. A 20 for birthdays. 50 for new car, 50 for apartment, and then 20 for Christmas. Whoops, okay. So this is obviously 10 50s. This is 7 20s, 0 10s, and then 5 5. So that is what I need, and then I'll write this out on a sticky note and I'll bring it to the bank with my withdrawal slip, and I'm gonna get out the cash. That is pretty much it for the actual budgeting aspect. And tomorrow I'll be going to the bank and getting out cash, and then we'll do the cash envelopes. Hey everyone, so we are back. It's the next day and I actually went to the bank. I just came home and I have the cash for our cash envelopes. So we're going to line up the money here, and then we're gonna start filling up all of the envelopes. All right everyone, so we're just gonna jump right into it. The first one, as you can see over here, is my groceries cash envelope. And like I said earlier, we're doing 125 into this envelope here. So we have 50, 100, 20, 25. So this is going to be my grocery money for the last 2 weeks of May. So that's done. Then we have eating out, and then let's go back here. We have $100 for eating out, so that's 50, 100. Let's put that in there. All right, the next envelope we have is entertainment and fun, and this is also getting $100. So that's gonna go in here. And typically, you guys, by the end of the 2 weeks, because I do it every paycheck, these envelopes are typically empty, or if I do have leftovers, I'll just keep it in there. But all of them are empty right now. Okay, and the last one under the variable expenses is personal or personal care. And this, what did we say? 75. So 50, 75. So here are our little cash envelopes that we can spend from throughout the next 2 weeks. All right, you guys, now we're going to go into our sinking fund envelopes, and there is already money in a lot of these. So as we go through, I'm going to show you guys how much I already have accumulated in these. I have been doing this budgeting probably close to the beginning of the year, so that's why there's money in these already, but I just want to show you guys what I've accumulated so far, and then we're going to add what we planned as well. All right, so the first one is our travel envelope, and this has 170 in here, and we're actually going to be adding $50. So it's this, and then we're just gonna add it to the back because I like it to be in numerical order. Okay, the next envelope we have is emergency. So let's just see what we have in here to start. We have 125 to start, and we are actually adding another 25. So let's just put this in order. Okay, so we now have 120, 40, 50. 150 in our emergency, which is again filling up nicely. I probably won't have to touch this for a while unless an emergency comes up. Okay, the next we have is medical, any like doctor's visits or anything like that. So in here I have 100, and we're going to be adding another 25. Okay, there's that in there. So we have 125 total. Moving forward, come on, get in there. The next thing that we have is car maintenance, and car maintenance currently has 75, and we're adding another 25. So there's that, 25. So now we have 100 total in our car maintenance. Then we have birthdays. The birthday envelope has $50, and birthdays we're adding another 20. So now we have 70 for birthdays. Slide that in there. The next one we have is a new car, and this is a new sinking fund envelope for me, and that means there's nothing in here. So we're starting off with 0, but for new car we are putting in 50 to start. So you gotta start somewhere, right, you guys? All right, the next one is apartment, and apartment gets 50. And this actually also has 0 in it because I recently bought some home decor, so that's why that's empty. But now we have 50 bucks in here just in case. And then the last one is Christmas, and we're adding $20 to it. And there's currently 50, adding another 20, which makes it 70. So there we go. And there's that. And that is all of our sinking fund envelopes. So that is all of my cash envelopes completely stuffed. Again, the yellow is my sinking funds. These will not be touched unless I really need them. And then these 4 are what I keep in my wallet or my purse. You can keep them anywhere, but this is what I spend out of, and this is what I am allocated to spend for the next 2 weeks. So now if you guys are curious, I do not do a zero-based budget. I am not one of those people who are comfortable doing a zero-based budget, and if you don't know what zero-based budget means, it pretty much means I have allocated every dollar from my income to an envelope or to a bill or somewhere, and then I have $0 in my account. I do not do that. I need to make sure I have quite a decent amount of money left over as a cushion. So these denominations change for that reason. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this budget with me video. If you want more budget videos, please let me know down in the comments and give me a thumbs up so I know you enjoyed these videos. If you guys have any other questions or comments, leave them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!